So today we're going to be making shrimp and pasta, and we are currently boiling the water. It's taking a long time because of the high specific heat of water, and Gina here is going to tell you a little bit about heat transfer.
Okay, so there's heat in, this heat is convection, the heat inside the water which causes it to boil, right? And radiation is the heat coming from the stove, and conduction is the heat transferred onto the metal in the pan.
That's why I'm wearing the hot gloves. Safety first. At this time now we're going to be cooking the shrimp to go in with our pasta. So I just melted some butter. Jessica here is going to tell you about the pan.
Okay. The pan has cup at the bottom because it's a good conductor and it's very reactant. The stainless steel is rust proof, so you wash it and won't get rusty. And there's a glass top so you can see through. And on the top it has silicone so it won't, when it gets hot, when you get it, it won't burn you.
Okay. So I'm gonna cook the shrimp in just a minute here. First we throw in the garlic. Can you come a little closer? Take a look at the shrimp.
It smells good.
So when I throw the shrimp in, shrimp has protein in it, and proteins, when they are cooked, go through a process called denaturation. Thank you. Denaturation is a process by which the proteins unravel and unfold, and one of the primary signals that denaturation has happened is color change. So if you can zoom in a little bit here, zoom in. Can you tell the difference between the shrimp that turns gray and it turns pink when it's denatured? Okay. Finish this one up here a little bit. So now the water is boiling. Again, it has the high specific heat, so it takes a long time for this mass of water to boil. And Emma's going to tell you about phase change.
When water boils to 100 degrees, it becomes from liquid to gas. You can see evaporation.
So come in a little closer. And we're going to use that high heat to boil our pasta. The pasta is going to absorb the water, and so it will soften it. I'm going to set my timer for 8 minutes. It takes about 8 minutes for it to boil. Okay? Ready? So as you can see now, the shrimp is not only turned pink, it was gray, now it's pink, so you know it's been denatured and that it's completely cooked. But also it shrivels up a little bit, so the proteins are unraveling and expanding. Okay? So I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning to it, and when the pasta is cooked, then we're going to mix it all up with our shrimp, add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and we should be good to go. Okay, so now we're going to add everything together, the shrimp and garlic, the pasta, and I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese to melt with it, and some green onions. Okay, so go ahead and stir that on up. Combine everything together. So we're going to get the hot pasta, and it's actually going to help further cook and make everything melt together. Here. A little bit of savoya. Keep stirring, keep stirring, keep it moving, keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving. And we're going to help melt the cheese by having all that hot pasta, shrimp. It's going to make the cheese all nice and soft. Melting the cheese is a phase change. Here, I'll take it back. Knock the cheese out of there. Alright, so you want to zoom in on our melting cheese and our final dish. Got it? So this has been shrimp with pasta and what is this? What kind of cheese is this? Parmesan cheese. Yummy. Enjoy. That's it.